dripping all over. So it drips. It landed on the screen, but hopefully it won't affect the stream. Hopefully not. But yeah, as usual, finished work, chilling out, and yeah, I'm not wearing my shades because it's raining, and I'm feeling really insecure because I've not got my, you know, shades, and they're my comforts. They kind of like give me a bit of like I don't know, they help my anxiety a little, you know. So without them, it's like I feel like I'm more like, I feel like I'm, you know, yeah, I feel like I'm more like to, I feel like I'm showing too much emotion as usual, and which I do, which unfortunately, because that's a crime. You're not allowed to show emotion. You're not allowed to show sadness or show any vulnerability, because you have to put on an act, or you have to just have no emotion. Which I can't. I just fucking, oh, that's annoying. Yeah, but it's annoying, man. So my eyes are red as well, and tired looking eyes, you know. And I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna get judged. Like, what's the, nothing I can do. I can't change my face. Can't change the. I can't control my expressions. You know. It's just the way my brain is. So whatever. Well, yeah, let's not be negative. Let's just stream and be positive. You know. So, yeah. So I'm gonna stream for a bit. Yeah, and so like I always do every week. So if anyone wants to just chat, feel free. Even though nobody does, but whatever. Hopefully the connection's gonna be right here, so we can always move over here a bit. That's why last time we did this, the connection was really shit. The last one of these, so maybe if we move over here a bit, I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, but yeah. So yeah, just over here a bit. Hopefully no one's gonna come down here, because as you can see now, there's a trail. I'm right near. I'm on the trail now. So you can see. I'll show you the trail. See, there's a trail here, so people do come here, down here. People do come up and down the trail, so hopefully no one's gonna come down here. So why anyone's out in this rain? I don't know why. I don't understand why people would be out in this. You know, if I'm only out in this because I have to be, so I'm working. You know, if you don't have to be out in this, why would you be out in it? You know, why would you? I'd rather just stay. I'd rather just be indoors. You know, why would you want to come out in the rain? In it, you know, it's alright for if you come out for a bit. Maybe it's alright for a little short while. As long as you've got an umbrella. But who would want to be out in this rain, man? Who would want to actually be out in it, you know? It's just it's not nice when you get drenched and it's cold and it's just wet and it's horrible and you get feel dirty and shit. So yeah. Yeah, my data resets today, or tomorrow. Well, actually tonight. So I've got too much data anyway. I've barely got through any. I've only got through 6 gig out of 24. So, but yeah, and yeah. So if anyone actually watches these through, does anyone actually watch these streams? Well, the one like afterwards, like after the live, and does anyone actually watch the replay? And if you have got to this point, let me know in comments. Yeah, you actually watch these. I know the quality sometimes isn't the greatest, you know, it's choppy and shit. That's just due to, you know, the area, I'm guessing, you know, because I'm not, you know, because I'm actually kind of I'm kind of near, sort of like it's edging towards the countryside, so I'm kind of like on the edge, pretty much, of the countryside, so you know. So that's probably why sometimes the connection is not. It's probably why it's not always very good out here. So That's probably why it's not as good out here because it's near the countryside. So I'm actually right on the edge of Coventry actually. So like I'm pretty much right near Nuneaton. It's right near Nuneaton actually. Coventry, where I work. So it's not. Well, not where I mean. Obviously, where I am in the area that I'm in, it's near Nuneaton. Like there's a sign. There's like one sign says Coventry. Like there's a little border. It's like you got Nuneaton on one side and Coventry on the other. So I'm pretty much on one side of. I'm right on the edge of Coventry. So you got like Nuneaton on one side and Coventry. So I'm on the side of Coventry, and you got Nuneaton right near Nuneaton. Yeah. So yeah, you know. So it's near the countryside. I think the Nuneaton's probably quite near countryside, isn't it? I think the Nuneaton's kind of like, I don't know. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you about that location because that's a silly, you know. I don't want, I won't mind a hot woman appearing. I won't mind like a nice woman appearing. You know, I wouldn't mind if I had a female subscriber and she met me, she liked me, and she turned up and she just turned up. She's hot. I don't mind that. But I wouldn't like it if it's negative. But I wouldn't like it if it's negative though. But you know, yeah, they're not going to do it. Why would someone do that? You know, it's correct. You have to be a bit, you know. Because kind of like it's kind of stalkerish, isn't it? So yeah, just gonna stay alive for a bit longer. So, oh god, I'm just thinking today. I'm thinking as I'm here and like thinking back, you know, like I feel like shit and stuff because like. Then I feel lonely and stuff. I feel like I just feel lonely because I just feel like I feel like an outsider. I feel like everyone doesn't. I can't actually shift the thoughts I have. Also, I'm not going to go over the same. I'm not going to go over it all, but everything I vent about in my videos, all the stuff I keep moaning about, I'm just going over all that in my head as usual. I'm just feeling like shit, and thinking, oh no, you know, people these days, you know how, you know, I'm kind of like when I left, when I went to college. You know, that when I left, thinking about when I left school and just thinking how I just wish I just kept in contact with people and stuff, you know. And thinking back at the time that I didn't have a laptop. When I left school, I didn't even have a laptop. You know, I had no laptop. I've never really used the computer that much. You know, all I've done is browse, like search engines. I used to search like back in the day Yahoo and you know. And Ask Jeeves and all that, you know. you know I'm old. You know how old. You know if I'm describing a search engine, if I'm describing Ask Jeeves and Yahoo search and you know that's very old. You can tell that's from they're kind of like back in the day search engines. You know, I never knew how to use a computer either because I've never learned. But obviously I went to college and I didn't get my first computer till like late 2004. So I got my first computer late 2004. So you know, obviously when I left school and I just finished like college and I had a friend when I went to college. I actually met someone there, a friend, and I got on really well with him because he actually liked wrestling as well, you know, and I got on really well with him and I had a laugh and all that. But I lost contact with him. I never saw him again. And I'm wishing that I got that computer 1 year before. Because if I had got that computer a year before, I could have added him on the MSN Messenger back in the day, you know. But you know, it's annoying because I didn't have a computer back then. So like when I left school, I couldn't keep in contact. Like kids these days have you know, they've got like I'm sure everything's electronic nowadays. I think most schools use computers. I feel a lot of the stuff these days is electronic. I bet kids use computers most of the day in schools. I bet these days. back in 2003, it didn't have it wasn't that, it wasn't like it is today. We didn't have phones either. We didn't have these smartphones. Like this phone I'm using now, I didn't have stuff like this back in those days. So kind of, yeah, kind of, in a way, it's a shame because now these kids these days, like when they leave school, they can keep in contact with their mates and friends because I'm sure they communicate with them online and stuff. So you never really lose contact, But back in the day when I went to school and people that left school, like before 2005, and 2000s, those days, and I'm sure most people, we didn't have all the stuff like they have these days, so people lost friends and stuff and lost contact. It's just annoying. I wish if I'd got that laptop, if I'd have got that laptop that 1 year before, I could have, because I met this one at college. Like I said, when I went to college after left school, I actually made a friend, and I got on really well with him, but I lost contact. He was a year older than me as well. He was actually a year older than me because when you go to college, like compared to like when you go to college here in the UK, you're mixed with all different ages. Like you can be with in those like the course I was doing. It was like you get 16 to I think 19-year-olds. So anyway, everyone on that course was 16 to 19. Yeah, I met this friend and I got on well with him. And I wish I'd have got a laptop before that, and I wish I'd have kept in contact. But there's nothing I can do about that. I lost contact. Now I just have no friends, and but now I mainly want a girlfriend. If anything, I want a girlfriend more than I want a friend, because I want that intimate stuff, But yeah, so yeah. But anyway, I do want a friend though, because I want someone you can just chat with, and I want someone you have that same interest, someone that like the same stuff I do, So yeah, don't know. Well, at least I have one. The only connection I have with anyone, is the fact is we have social anxiety. That's the only connection I have with anyone. That's the most connection I have with anyone. Is the fact is that we all have social. So that's the only thing I connect with. Most of my subscribers on here, the only thing that we have in common, that we connect with, that we get on, that we connect and we can relate to, is the fact is we all have social anxiety and depression and stuff. So. At least we've got one. There's one thing we've got. So at least there's one thing that people. There's one thing you can relate to me with, which is why people are subscribed to me, because relating to the anxiety struggles, which is my anxiety struggles and all that is why I have no friends. It's why I have no. It's not why I have no friends. It's why I have no girlfriend. Screw the whole friend. The friend thing. It doesn't matter. Just the way it is, isn't it? But a lot of people have the same issue. A lot of people lose friends when they leave school, and they lose contact with people. It happens to everybody, So it's just life. It's just life. Yeah. But no, but all I really care about now is finding a girlfriend. That's what I want. But yeah, like I said, what we relate to here is the anxiety issue, and that's why I don't have a girlfriend, because. Anxiety and this how shy and awkward. Look what I have to walk through every day. Switch the camera around. This is what I have to deal with every day. I always get dirty and I've got to go over some muddy areas. Because the only place you can come in this park, the way you're out of view, is here. And in the winter months, it's like always. But particularly this year, it's been wetter than ever this year. This winter has been so wet. It's been non-stop wet since probably November, I swear, last year. It's been non-stop wet since November, so. But yeah, that's what I want to focus on now, just meeting someone. I want a girlfriend, meet a girlfriend, have a girl. I want to focus on girlfriend, all the stuff I said about, or all the stuff I've shared. intimately stuff I want to do and all that sexual stuff and all that, and just yeah, you know. Yeah, so yeah, so I'm going to end this very shortly. So I'm finishing, almost finished now. So get home. It's actually horrible weather, so I can't wait to go. I'm actually walking into this is more onto the park now. So I'm actually heading. This is more of the park. So so this is where this is the site. Well, this is part of the site. As you can see in the distance, you see a warehouse. That's part of the business park where I mainly do the job I do now. This park isn't on the site, it's right next to it, so this is part of, so I have to do this, so I have to clear this little park, I have to clear the litter in this park as well as the litter on the business park, so. But there's that bench over there, look, it's still there. It's still there. It's just there, looking normal. I'm doing that voice again. I did before. Who remembers? I did a video in 2019 on about those benches. Cause that's when those benches were here. That's when those benches were put there. 2019. So, yeah, I'm finishing up now. Can't wait. Over here. To climb over this fence as usual. It's part of what I do, isn't it? It's the thing I do. It's part of the same thing I do every tomorrow. I do this every day, man. I'm going to end this very, very shortly. I'm about to end this in a few minutes. So, and, let's climb over this. I'm trying not to slip because I'm doing this one-handed. There we go. Yeah, there we are. Just got over that fence there. So. Don't slip, because if I slip, I don't end up slipping, because if you land, I don't end up like slipping, or I don't end up slipping like that and landing on my balls in a weird way, or falling off and falling on the, or landing on the ground, or falling and getting all dirty, or worse, hitting my head. So down there's the ponds. What time is it now? Yeah, shit, I'm gonna get going in a minute. Let's finish this off quickly. See that there's a ponds down there, see? And heading back onto the, right near the retail park, not retail park, for God's sake, business park, Dale. Right near the business park right now, not the retail park. I'll get going in a minute. Good. I'm out of it, I'm going in 5 minutes. When the weather's shit like this, it's horrible. I don't mind. I don't mind in the summer when it's nice weather. When it's like this, it's just horrible. Just like I hate this kind of work. I hate this kind of job when it's wet like this. You know, it's nice when it's when it's dry and the sun's out. It's quite pleasant. You know, it's nice. But when the sun isn't out, you know, it's not good. Shit, man. So you can probably hear, you can hear the mud. You can hear me walking through mud, can't you? That sloshing, that sloshy mud sound. My feet are wet as well, as usual. And yeah, I'm gonna end it here. So I thought I'd just do the stream again. So yeah.